What it do, what it do, what it do, what it do, you guys. This your one and only girl at H.L.I.C, the one and only room shaker. And I popped out one time for the good time, so I'm going to give y'all an opportunity to get in here. And as you come in, hit the like button. I'm giving everybody enough time to enter the room because I'm going to say this once and one time only. So whenever y'all get ready. Hey, sophisticated Brad, how you doing, baby? Okay, let's go ahead and get this show on the road because I don't think I'm going to be on here very long because it ain't going to take me that long to say what I got to say. So listening to a couple of lives today, Ness and everybody else, they said Olivia did a live saying she hate me. Do y'all think I give a damn? Do you think I'm gonna lose some sleep? Do you think I a bit to care? Like that slave mentality that she got, who gives a damn? Like I was never a slave. I'm not going through suppression. I'm not living in the old days. I'm actually looking forward to the new days to come. And I don't have to agree with her. What I said is what I said. But for somebody that always needs a cheat sheet to be relevant on the board, instead of watching lives, getting mad about people turning their DVR on and all that stuff, it don't make me, it don't break me, and it don't faze me. If I choose to turn my DVR off, I have that option and that choice, considering this is my page. Yet and still you complain about what everybody doing on a platform when you have an option and a choice that you can make and not watch. But you don't pick that option nor that choice because you're too busy wanting something to talk about. Like, can you ever hit the live button and base it off you? Could you ever hit the live button and not make it boring? Could you ever hit the live button and stop asking people to come on your panel and help you hold the conversation? Could you do stuff like that and not be original? Like, everything you got is based off somebody else's recap or somebody else's channel because you don't have the patience nor the time to sit there and watch things for yourself. So I will expect a country bumpkin like you to hate a city girl like me. And quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn, and I'm not going to kiss no ass. Like, I don't care. I'm not going to lose sleep over you. So you can keep it moving and going about your business because you're not nobody important to me. So yeah, that's how I feel about your drag. Like, anywho, let me do my roll call for all the good people in the building. Sophisticated Brett. Hey, Kim B. Hey, Honey Love. Hey, Ebony with an IE. Hey, Patty FB Queen. Facebook Queen. Is that what that stands for? Because, like, yeah, what do y'all want me to say to her? I don't check for her in real life. I don't know nothing about that woman. I ain't checking for that woman. Quite frankly, I could give a damn. Like, how many people on YouTube she hate, but she seems to always be in attendance. She be in the clouds lurking and listening, and she mad talking about we supposed to police black people. No, the hell we don't. Only one we are responsible for is us and the kids that we raise. Anybody else, that's another fact that we care about, and yeah, we might have a conversation, but as far as telling another black person what they should and shouldn't be doing, like, girl, who take you serious? And then y'all mad dragging YouTube camera for what she do on her page. It's her page. You don't like her content, unsubscribe, tune the hell out. But no, if you do that, you won't have nothing to talk about. Like, you're sitting here trying to police people that don't take your word as law. We don't value it, and as far as we concerned, you can keep it. Like, only thing I can say is I could give you my tail a kiss. Like, that's it, that's all, because I'm not checking for you in real time, real life, and quite frankly, like I said, I just don't give a damn. Yeah, get that the heels got eyes looking hoe. Like, I don't hate Brownie, hey big too big for skinny jeans, hey Jay Parrish. I don't know what she said in her live. I'm not going to watch her live. I refuse to give her a click and a view. When she came over here last time trying to run them up and had so much to say, baby, I unsubscribed then and ain't been back. Like, it is what it is. Like, yeah, no, I don't have to watch you. So, and I'm not gonna go watch your videos because I was mentioned. Like, that's little girl games. That's a beck and call for somebody to actually give a damn. I support who I want to support, and your channel is not amongst the list. And you another flunky donkey and a minion that's seeking attention. Like, I'm just gonna keep it real because you said you hate me and don't know me. You don't have to entertain me. You don't have to sit here and talk to me. You don't even have to acknowledge me, but yet and still you do. So therefore, my job, it's been done. I did exactly what I was supposed to do. I made a name for myself. I paved my own lane and I stand in my lane and I'm unapologetic for how I move and the things I say. And yet and still, you pressed by me. Like, let's talk about it. Nothing going on in your real world or your life. Like, every time you turn around, you always bitter. Do you ever wake up with a smile? Like, I'm sorry, or did I offend you when I said what I said? If the National Guard's coming to town and they end up wiping some of you black people out, why would I give a damn? Like, let's start there. Since when did black folks stop doing crime on each other? Like, y'all tear each other down on the app all the goddamn time and in real life. So what the hell is we talking about? Like, it be the delusional ones that play like they so holier than thou and highly educated, and you show how dumb you is every time you open your mouth and let words roll off your tongue. Like, we don't give a damn what you talking about. I started the conversation on Lady Nika's, and you jumped up there to insert yourself in the conversation, and then you was mad that people was gonna point out in the errors of the errors in the words that you were sitting there saying, that you kept cutting everybody off. You didn't want to give me and Jay Dunn a word elsewhere, but we was the ones that started the conversation. Didn't nobody ask you to come join in with us? Like, didn't nobody give a damn? When I do my commentary, I ain't gonna need people up on my link. It's something that I said I was gonna touch on, so I'm gonna hold the topics. I'm gonna break it down. I'm gonna give my objective, and I'm gonna say how I feel about situations. And you might not feel the same, but yet and still, I don't give a damn. We're not gonna agree to disagree right here. Like, let's be very clear. We ain't gotta agree about a goddamn thing because you don't have to talk to me. And you're not going to change my views. Let's start there. You got a slave mentality. Like, you probably was, I don't know how old you is. You probably was around when slaves as this. You probably want to go to the cotton field. You want to go back to the plantations. You want to do all that stuff I ain't never experienced. And ain't none of my ancestors that I talked to or the older people in my family done told me about the mess you talking about. Yeah, they teach that stuff in history, but who gives a damn? You're talking to a person that play with nooses. Like, let's be clear. I don't have the same views you have. I'm not gonna, I don't care. I don't have to listen to your voice of reason because I didn't ask you to talk to me. Some of y'all go above and beyond trying to force y'all objectives off on other people when we never asked for it. Like, shoot, if you down south, you living in slavery right there because half of the people down there is very much prejudiced. Like, you can't tell me what's going on in the city and state I live in. You can't tell me how you feel about me saying that we want the National Guards to come in and clean up Chicago. You can't tell me nothing at all. Because, see, the people that pay taxes in the state of Illinois, the people that actually live in Chicago, we feel different. You can't push your agenda off on us. See, this is what happened when you meet a strong-minded person that think for their goddamn self. You can't make me see stuff your way, and you can't make me feel the way you feel. Because like I said, you ain't going through what we going through up here. When they come down there in the country and they start riling y'all up and putting y'all on the boats that y'all swear y'all came off of and ship y'all back to where you say you came from, that ain't got nothing to do with me because I never claimed them places. I wasn't born on no boat, baby. Yeah, I didn't come from that land. I originated off U.S. soil. Let's be very clear. So the fact that you want to play like you was among some of the slaves and you was in your Kumbaya, Malcolm X and Dr. Martin Luther King eras and all that other good stuff, you was on the railroad with Harriet Tubman and Rosa Parks sitting on the bus and all that other goddamn shit. Don't nobody give a damn about that. If you want to say what Black History on the app gives, it give y'all attacking each other every day is still a goddamn same. So what the hell is you talking about? Like, I'm not delusional. I'm in reality, boo-boo. I need you to catch up. But and again, I don't give a damn. I'm going to leave you behind. Because it seems like your mentality have been warped. Your brain is fried. You're trying to force your agenda and your propagandas off on us. Like, no. You You say Trump trying to attack black folks. Trump attacking every goddamn body. You're the one trying to make the whites superiors. Like you always say he's all about whites. Yeah, the whites take a hit every now and then too. And you always saying it like it ain't just blacks, girl. If you take the race, but no, you only concerned about your race. You don't know how to think above and beyond and see the bigger picture. Like you don't care about stuff like that. And you wonder why I don't talk very much to certain people. Like everybody can't hold a conversation with me because I get bored and then I get agitated with the stupidity that you spill out your mouth. But yet and still, you still try to sit here and have a kumbaya moment with me. So I'm glad you hate me. I want every day when you wake up, you have a gut feeling inside your chest that's tighten up like you finna have a heart attack and you hold on to that hate you got for me. Because now, since you don't like what I say on my platform or any other platform I hear, I'm gonna make sure I get up there just to say stuff that piss you off. Yeah. I'm gonna say it deliberately. I'm gonna piss you off. Yeah. And I don't give a damn how you feel about it. And now that I know that you're attacking YouTube cameras, I'm going to go over there and we're going to stir whatever topics you want to stir up just to piss you off. I feel like that's what we should do. When people start telling us we piss them off, we should just piss them off even more. We should just run a goddamn up. Like, we should just do all the stuff that we can do to make these people feel some type of way. Make them have a heart attack or something. Let me see where I left off. Sophisticated Brad. I don't know what she said either, but ever. Let's go. Hey, Happy Life. You said we are not in middle school, not trying to run in a game. You can like me or you don't. That's what I'm saying, Kim B. Like she expect me to lose some sleep because she don't like me when quite frankly I don't give a damn. Rose Shaker said, F this, I'm going to get my Starbucks coffee. Okay, let's go. Patty Queen, where the love. Hey, Burn Dog. Hey, Stream Pick. Let's go. You said, who we speaking on? I just got in. I've been working most day this day. We're talking about Olivia because everybody, Ness and everybody else pointed out that she was over there dragging me, YouTube, Cameron, Pizarro, and she said she hate me. And I'm trying to figure out what am I supposed to do with her saying she hate me? Like, I'm not going to lose no sleep. I'm not going to miss no meal. It ain't going to have no interference or eruptions in my life to make it matter either way to me. Like, yeah, who did she think I was? Like, girl, please go on with your good little life and go ahead and live in your misery, because if you so pressed by people on this app and we constantly pissing you the hell off, what the hell do you expect that to lead to us? Because you need a cheat sheet. I remember when Kwani did a live calling this lady out, was like, you always want people to speed up their commentary and you mad because they won't turn their DVR off because you want to steal their commentary to run back to your page with it because you don't have the patience to go watch nobody else content. And every time we do something, it seems like you go hit your live button. So go hit your live button till you get tired and people ain't got to come tell me what the hell you said because it ain't like I'm going to watch it. Y'all be crazy when y'all think I'm going to come back and watch a live of somebody I'm not subscribed to. Like, it's so easy for me to unsubscribe and keep it moving. For the ones that subscribe to her, y'all have not seen me in her chat. But since everybody wanted me to get the message, I received it, I heard it, and I don't give a damn. That's my response. She can kiss my caramel coated tail. You say I hate when people speak on cities that never lived in. Let's go. Hey, KJ. Period room shakes to teach them. Hey, Bougain Asia. Hit the like button. Y'all hit the like button. Hey, you gotta chill. Black history is when the black men hit the ladies with a chair on the phone. Black power. Let's go. Like, since when have they been in the uproar and then they constantly want to enforce YouTube camera rules? As we all know, YouTube camera rules are who she want to force her rules on. She let all of us rock out. All of us violated her rules one time or another, and she ain't held none of us to the fire. So I feel like it's her page. She can do what she want. Everybody on YouTube got their picks and choose, and some of our picks and choose, we will let them get away with stuff that we don't like. Like, a lot of people don't agree with what I do, but just because they like me, they let me slide. They let me do it. Like, let's be clear. Everybody got somebody on the board that they'll tune out, or they go get their apple juice, they go get their lemonade, they gotta go walk walk the dog. They gotta go smoke a cigarette. They got a time when they walk away from they device just to let that person get their roll off, and then they come back and trying to clean it up like they didn't know all this was going on. Like, at this point, I'm not mad at YouTube camera for nothing she do on her channel. It's her channel. If y'all got so many complaints about her and grievances about her channel, tune the hell out. Just unsubscribe. But no, because then you wouldn't have nothing to talk about. See, that's the difference between me and you. If I don't see it for a content creator, or I don't like what that content creator do, I just remove myself and keep it moving. But for a person to sit over there and say they hate me because I said let the National Guards come in, and if these black folks want to go to war with them and they end up killing them, then just put all their body in a pile and cremate them and let them go on about their business. They'll be gone with the wind. Because it's groups up here in Chicago that's sitting here showing guns, showing weapons, and saying that they want to go to war. They saying they going in survival mode because the price of living is becoming too high and they taxing the land. So they said when they get through looting and booting at these stores, they finna start hitting houses again. Why should somebody that worked hard for everything they got, for their car, for their house, for their security, when you don't want to be bothered, your house is your safe haven. Your house is somewhere where you ain't got to deal with the outsides of the world. Your house is supposed to be where you can unwind and sleep in peace. And you got people saying that they want to violate it. And you mad because I got a problem with that? Like, who gives a damn? Who gives a damn? You mad because people saying that the law overstepped its boundaries and you made these kids menace to society, saying that they couldn't be raised right. You want to take God out of everything. Let's start there. Ever since y'all started toying with that word and that person, that spiritual being, it ain't been nothing but chaos and mayhem. Then they want to tell you you can't spank the kids, you can't talk to them. That's verbal abuse and attacking them and all this other stuff. Then they say you invading their privacy when you bust up in their rooms or you walk in the bathroom to see what they doing and all that. No, normally that would show if you wasn't violating your child, that was showing a concerned parent. When you start watching your child move different and you want to sit there and invade their privacy because they ain't told you nothing, but you know your child, because see, a real parent gonna know their child and they gonna know when stuff started to change, and it's either gonna be something they felt like they was afraid to talk to you about because you too strict, or it's gonna be something that they knew you was gonna be highly offended about or against, so they gonna try to hide it from you. So it's best for you to know. It's best for you to know. So when it comes to stuff like this, I don't give a damn what nobody got to say. I'm not policing another grown person. See, you know, a lot of people live by the terminology, mind the business that pays you, because inserting yourself in other people's business sometimes tends to get you knocked off or hurt. These youngers ain't allow you to tell them, don't do this and don't do that. These youngers will sit here and take your life over certain things and everything. If you ain't got that respect, you ain't got no business coming up to them telling them nothing. So society did play a part on that. And all the blue cities and states are turning to ghost towns. They being overran. They got violence, and then the people sitting here reporting to the news and stuff that violence is down, telling the goddamn lie. Because if you ask the citizens, we can show you otherwise. For all the ones that got cameras on their vehicles and cameras on their house and ain't afraid to release the footage. They gunning down the people, civilians. They gunning down the police officers. These people act like they ain't got to answer to nobody, and you feel like they ain't a menace or a problem. But then y'all get mad when I get on here talking about kids getting unalive. Like, that ain't a real thing. Do you know how many kids done went across the news in Chicago and all these other cities and states? Do you know how kids getting popped and getting kidnapped and getting trafficked and all type of stuff? Like, if we keep it real and be very realistic about the stuff that's going on, like, who are you to tell me about land that I live on? Because sometimes the news don't want to cover everything. Because sometimes the news say, no, we're going to get great views off this, so we're going to run it up and we're going to put it all out there. And they do. You got people with the Ring doorbell releasing footage. You got all type of people finding out how much they can get from a video, and they putting it out there. Like, why should somebody that worked hard all day life and paid for something because they wanted it and they felt like they deserved it or they needed it, and you see here got some bums want to run around here taking about they taking it because they ain't got they in a survival mode? Yeah, that ain't a good enough reason. Because a person in survival mode, if you think long term, you're going to make sure you have a residual income. You're going to make sure you can embrace one of your talents that you're going to be able to survive and live off of. You gonna make sure you can get out here and get it out the mud. If you gotta sit here and do hell on the side, if you gotta sit here and sell plates, if you gotta sit here and get people rides, if you gotta sit here and build your brand, find something that you good at and just start branding it and selling it, like you gonna find a way to make ends meet. You, the average person ain't just gonna come up with, well, I'm just gonna go rob for it. I'm gonna take somebody else hard working money and I'm just gonna go run off with it. Think about the karma. So then I guess you'll be mad if I tell everybody, well, at this point, I feel like everybody should just go get a gun and then start gunning down each other. Is that how you telling black folks to govern other black folks? Because if you notice, most of the black folks in the real world are getting attacked by other black folks. You mad because this stuff you got towards white folks, I don't see it. Because actually, I got some white people, like I said, ain't been nothing but a blessing to me. They been cool as hell. They'll go above and beyond for you. Stop trying to put us all in the same boat. Stop trying to make it seem like all black folks are the same, because we ain't. We all got a different lane that we rock in, and all black folks ain't criminals. But all black folks ain't gonna let you tell them what the hell to do either. So you telling me to go police black folks or me to sit here and ride with black folks that's out here doing dumb things, like why would I? Why should I? Like, let's talk about it. So yeah, you gonna always hate me because I got my own mind. And that's what you don't like about me. I'm not part of a crew. I support certain people, but I ride mainly by myself. With or without them, you don't make me or break me. I was already somebody before I came across you and you got to know me for me. So if you can't accept that, unsubscribe. Go on about your business. Don't run your blood pressure up talking about you hate me because I don't see shit the way you do. Hey, Yummy. Not the piss off crew. Hey, the 185. Hey, Cola James. Let me see who else came in here that I might. Hey, Jeans. How you doing, baby? I want to make sure I speak to everybody in the chat. Hey, Unfiltered Muffy, baby. I don't be getting away with around here. What you do, you gotta chill. Hey, the Beef Sector Podcast. How you doing, my love? Who else in here? Hey, Drip. Hey, Vibrant. Hey, Swag TV. How you doing, baby? Let me see. Is that everybody? Hey, Aubrey. Let me see. You say in the safe zone. How you doing, my love? So, if y'all, hold on, let me make sure. Hey, Tay, baby. I want to make sure I got to everybody on this list before I start back talking. You say I saw a video of some girl breaking into somebody's house to fight. Let's go. Shame and Scandal. How you doing, my baby? Hey, Maverick. Let me see. Did I get everybody? Shame and Scandal, was that in St. Louis or something? I saw that yesterday. Girl, you talking about the one when they bust the windows out and then they went up in the house all because she was in a nigga house? Like, y'all just committed vandalism. Y'all gonna get criminal trespassing because you broke in their house. Y'all gonna get so many charges ran up from what you did, and it depends on what them windows cost, whether or not it's gonna become a felony. And then not only that, you kick the door in. If that's the same one y'all talking about, yeah, they messed that up. And then the fact that she was in her room and then they went in there and bust out, girl, yeah, they gonna get charged with all that and several streams of income. Let's go. Who else? Exactly. Okay, let me see. Who else in here? Did I sue everybody? Black lives need to start mattering to black people. That's you know something. If you listen to a lot of different races talk about black people, because even the Mexicans can pull together, the Indians, the Haitians, the whites, a lot of people can pull together, but when it comes to black folks, we just ain't got it in us. It's always gonna be somebody that's there to cause the bad. It's always, and then we all ain't fighting the same fight. Did you see how they was able to play in the black folks' face because they said Black Lives Matters and how many black folks was looking for a wish, a handout, and everything else, and they jumped up and jumped behind it and never knew what the true cost for it was? Like, did you see how it blew up in their face? Them people got rich by people pouring money into it. It didn't benefit nobody but that woman and her family. Y'all paid for her to have a mention. Y'all paid for her to live good with her helicopter landing strip. Y'all paid for her to not have to work a day in her life because you was too gullible and dumb, because the only thing people got to do is say black, so y'all all jump on board. And this ain't for everybody. It's for the ones that's looking for somebody to fix something that y'all should work on trying to fix yourself. Stop depending on everybody else to do the hard work. And then you want to attach yourself to it because you don't want to do it from the ground up. Like, yeah, let's talk about these foundations. Then you saying, then she turned around and said, we the reason the neighborhoods got bad. No, absolutely not. It ain't our place to keep a community. Like, the community gonna do what it do because everybody in the community ain't on the same level. Like, let's talk about it. Even in the suburbs, you don't know, your neighbor could be the one mad because you having a party or a cookout and they calling in on you. You don't know, your neighbor can be the one that called because somebody stayed there too long and they know it's against the home of association rules and stuff like that. You could tell somebody you want them to house sit while you going out of town, but Lord and behold, in your contract it say you can't allow nobody else to move in, or you can't sell that house to certain people and all this other stuff. And then you paying an arm and a leg for it. They, they keep raising it. Then the homeowner association will start trying to, they pulling scams they goddamn self now. They fine you and fine you and fine you, and before you can pay that fine off, they've been to put a lien on your goddamn house. And then you got to go to court to find it. Why you think people no longer want to be part of the homeowner association? And not only that, did you know that but you probably ain't in a homeowner association group, but did you know that they just raised the price of you being a member? Like, see, this is what I be talking about. Like, everybody's life story ain't the same. And then y'all be saying people sound dumb and all this other stuff. Why? Because they don't see stuff from your perspective. And then somebody who chat was there and Rodney was like, well, do you have a career? And see, I could respond to that and answer that, but I already said what my profession is. And if you didn't catch it when I said it, then you won't catch it. Let's be very clear. Because I don't owe you nothing. I ain't got to answer to you. I ain't got to clean up nothing for you. And I ain't got to show nobody how smart I am, because quite frankly, I ain't no friend or acquaintance of yours. I'm a personality. I'm me. I brought me to this app, my attitude overall, and it ain't going to change because this is how I am in the real world and in real life. So what makes you think that I got to sit here and look for friends? Like, you people ain't friends to your goddamn self. All y'all do is cut throat and stab each other in the back. All y'all do is get up under each other to learn their secrets, and next thing you know, the whole board know about it. Like, what real friends came off this app? Like, I'll wait. Black lives need to start mattering to black folks. Absolutely. Facts. Hey, Rico, baby. How you doing? Y'all hit my like button. Hey, Coco. Hey, Room Shaker. What we talking about? Hey, Pretty Eyes. We talking about, we talking about somebody went live. Miss Olivia went live and said she hate me like I give a damn. So I'm giving her my response. That's real shit. All folks ain't kin. Let's go. Hey, I am enough. I'm making sure I got to everybody. I'm sick of my people in the city that I love. Let's go. And then they saying, well, why don't you relocate? You can't run me up out of my city because I ain't scared to live in my city. But one thing I ain't going to do, because I listen to a lot of people from my land tell me that they normalize this shit. This shit ain't normal. That's what I got an issue with. A lot of people sit here and tell me that it don't even scare them. It don't faze them. They was like, it's been going on since the beginning of time, so I'm used to it by now. And I'm like, see, how could you get used to something like this? See, that's the difference between me and other people. I'm not normalizing this stuff. I ain't gonna say I'm used to it. I'm not gonna be dumbfounded and senile to it either. Yes, I know this exists, but I'm not comfortable with it. Like I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm not comfortable with kids losing their life. If it happened, let it be a choice of God. Let it be a health issue or something that couldn't be avoided. It was a natural causes. But don't let it be because you decided to go shoot up a block and the kid got popped. Like, well, what are we saying? That stuff cute. That's normal. Y'all okay with that? But then you get mad when people drag from the cradle to the grave up and down this app. You get mad when people play with nooses. You get mad when people speak their mind and show people how to treat them. You get mad about all the stuff that we verbally speak on. Like, I'm just keeping it real. Like, I ain't got time for none of that. Like, miss me with it. I'm an exotic nigga. I'm different. Let's go. Let's go. I just be talking real shaky. You good? Let me see. Hold on. You say yes. So I'm. Hey, Big Al. How you doing, baby? Hey, YouTube camera. Yeah, she kicked 2 doors in. Yeah, I seen that. And then Margaret, she lucky that person inside that house and have a gun and then decide to open fire. Cause you know something, she would have got off. Even if the baby daddy, because it was over a baby daddy, if the baby daddy had his piece in there and she grabbed it because she was the only one in the house and you was coming in by full force, she could have just started dumping through the door. They would have let her off. Y'all came with weapons and you recorded it. You would have been the aggressor. You would have been out of place. You would have been the one behind bars begging for a handout and probably can't make that bond. Because guess what? You set yourself up for the okie doke because evidently if the nigga wanted her there, that's why she there. See, that's why you look dumb, because you trying to fight this girl over a nigga and a nigga still gonna be screwing her and screwing you too because you ain't going nowhere. The fact that you just mad about that and you kicking in doors, like he know he got you wrapped around his hand. Or you gonna be the one that try to kill for or unalive for him, and you gonna be facing your time in jail because he gonna feel like you a threat, and he gonna go ahead and help them get you up off the streets. If he don't end up taking you out himself, and then he gonna go find somebody he can settle down with because now he got the monkey off his back. And then you got your friends caught up in it too. YouTube camera, did you go hear what that girl got to say? Because I watched your live, but I guess all of us probably feel the same. We ain't going to watch her live. We don't care what she had to say. But since so many people wanted us to get the messages because they spoke on it in their live, like this is my response to all that. If you don't like what we doing on our channels, unsubscribe. That's the only choice and option you got. If you gonna run your blood pressure up watching us, then you just do that. Like it is what it is. Everybody ain't you. Everybody ain't got a slave mentality. You say facts 100 black people, we are our worst enemies. Look how we are look how we treat each other. Look how we are treating each other. Let's go. That shit was crazy. Yep. Okay. YouTube cameras. Got the t-shirt, head and mug for that lies. Let's go. Oh, wow. I'm sick of you, Dory, unborn child. I don't even know who you is, but you running amok. When I ran that name, I instantly wanted to bust out laughing. And then let me see, is it cute? Oh, wow. You should have put a donkey, a mule, and a horse together, and then you should have made it look like the face was cracking and all that other stuff. Like, girl, you should have made it a scary looking person. Like sharing the live. Right, it's okay. You say it's a colorful in the chat. It's easy to miss what's who's stepping in. My bad. You good. Hey Queen Pisces, how you doing, my love? I used to put protest in the chat. I stopped when I realized we need to protest our own. Pookie in not taking out our babies and innocent women. Let's go. And then I watched the video, and that's why I said I'm trying to figure out how to upload these videos, y'all, because I'm in a lot of these Facebook groups in Chicago, and I got all them videos. The Latin Kings, y'all. They had a whole little thing. They turned on the fire hydrant, and when they turned on the fire hydrant, they just let the water spray up like, you know, they used to do back in the days when people was going through the fires to get wet, and as cars went through there and stuff like that, they pop out from on the side of the building just dumping on them, lighting them up, just shooting at them. That's why I say it ain't just blacks. We got the Latin Kings up here running amok. We got some more people up here. It's every race. It ain't just the black. So who the hell is she to say, well, it's the black folks, so we need to police black folks? Like, no, it ain't just blacks in Chicago. Stop speaking on stuff you don't know about and stop saying we're against it because the governor and the mayor saying it is. And I've been sharing the links because at first I was sharing them only to my people behind member walls, but since so many of y'all wanted to insert yourself in a topic in a conversation that I was having about the land that I was born and raised on, I started putting it on the community wall for everybody to keep up with it. The people are speaking. The crime rates ain't down. We just got to see a man get unalive on a main street for a chain when it was really over his blocks he was sitting on. How many times have we seen police getting gunned down and they asking us to call a hotline if we knew who did it? How many stories since you want to keep up with Chicago so bad? You got so much to say about Chicago. How many times have kids went across the news for being unalive? See, you not up here living on our land, so I don't expect you to understand where the hell we coming from. So if Trump want to send them damn National Guards, Trump should send them National Guards, and we stand fully behind him. And that does not make me a Trump supporter or nothing else, but I like what he doing. Because it shows the mayor and the governor don't give a damn about the people, but yet they taxing the hell out of us. They should lower the price for living in Chicago altogether just because of the crime rate. Because that's what they do to the areas. They depreciate and devalue your house because of the crime street. Yeah, that's how they do us. So why can't we do it back? You shouldn't tax us for all the stuff you make. And then when the stores leave, what you gonna have next? What you gonna do? These people play they sneakers head. They going to get some shoes that they going to let go for the low or put it on marketplace and better hope they don't get popped, or while they trying to sell the shoes, hope they don't get robbed. Like, it's all type of stuff to say because karma going to come 10 times fold. Like, how do you feel when all these businesses tell you got to order from them online, so you no longer able to go in stores and make sure a shoe is comfortable? You no longer able to go into a store and make sure you can fit the clothes. And you know some clothes small depending on where they came from. So what you gonna do when these boutiques and all these other places go out of style or they close down and you ain't only way you gonna get is if it come through the internet? Then what you gonna do? A lot of y'all shop online anyway, so I understand that. But for the ones like me, I gotta make sure what I'm ordering fit me properly. I gotta make sure it complement every curve. It's snug. I ain't gonna sit here and bust out of it, and then I ain't gotta pay to ship it back and all this other stuff. So I want to make sure it's just right when I order it or pay for it. Everybody don't like shopping online. Now, you size zeros and twos, more power to y'all, because y'all might know, and no matter what size it is, because I feel like y'all can wear kitty clothes, y'all gonna go do what it do. But for these plus size women, yeah, we need to know what we putting our body in, and we got to make sure it's fitting. I use supposed. Okay, I read that. Let me see what the next comments is, y'all. Let me catch up. Thank you for coming in, everyone. Oh, I hate it. Right. These trolls pages are killing me, girl. These troll pages, running them up. I pay a ton. And let's go, HOA. Let's go. Hey, Big Red Diva, how you doing, baby? You be turning up, baby. You be having a good old time. Room Shaker just chiming in. Didn't know if you mentioned me. I am listening. Girl, why would I mention you if I'm not blocked? Why would you, Summer Breeze, you ain't never been blocked over here, but you did lie because you said Lemon blocked me. But if Lemon blocked me, I don't know, because you was another person that wanted to bring it to my attention that Olivia drugged me. So if you don't mind, and don't charge mods, don't time her out, don't block her, don't touch her. Summer Breeze, Summer Breeze says you want me to know everything Miss Olivia had to say. Type it in the chat for me. Type it in the chat for me. I thought y'all just made up. Damn. Well, I don't know what the hell. Wow, all these praises now. She hates you. Right. That's what I'm saying. But we just sold again, and my new house will be finished at the end of the year. Let's go, honey love. Congratulations. In my block, if you how you blocking, I see you. Summer, we see you. I just read her comment, so she should know I see her. Honey love, congrats, hon. People normalize weird stuff and real stuff and online. Let's go. Love. Hold on. Yes. YouTube camera room shaker didn't like what I said. I still like her. What you mean I didn't like what you said? I ain't timed you out or blocked you. So what the hell is you talking about? You better type in the chat. If you don't type what I just told you to type in my goddamn chat, I'ma hit your ass from the StreamYard. Like, let's be clear. You said keep this video up on this channel. It's a Capricorn thing. I am gonna leave this video up. Why would I take it down? I'm not doing nothing that's strikeable. I'm just expressing myself. You say I seen that. I feel like anyone not living in Chicago needs to sit this one out. They could never understand. Thank you. You said the one and only. Hey, 44 likes, cause y'all get my likes up. Hey, click in the view. You gotta chill. A 35-year-old young nigga tried to rob my 18-year-old great nephew while he waited for an Uber. He shot and unalived him. I'm sick of them. A couple weeks ago in the shot. Ooh, let's go. Hey, Davana, how you doing, baby? Swag, oh no, that's so sad. Absolutely. Hey, Blended Healing. Hey, Charlene, are you talking about the wife that busted into the mistress house and got shot and oh no, she wasn't charged. No, not that one. Not that one. No, these were some more girls. She took her whole squad in the house, baby. They was drop kicking in doors and all type of stuff. And they bust out all the windows. Didn't nobody get shot in there. My great nephew lived in the suburbs. He went to the city with some friends to attend a party. One of the friends was shot in the elbow. He's okay. I'm glad to hear that. Now they can cheat in peace. Let's go. You silly. Facts 100. I really like your gangster 100. Room shaker, let them turn their BP, let them run their blood pressure up. Hating watching this a simple concept. Absolutely. Anyone who lives here knows how bad it got. And I'm going back to Bloomington. Let's go. That page, girl. I didn't even. I don't like or trust none of you. Let's go. You say crime happens everywhere. Bits because 47 want to pinpoint your city over the cities with the highest crime rates. We will always disagree on that room. What? What are you talking about, girl? Crime happen everywhere. Okay, I'm not studying crime everywhere. I cover crime nationwide, but I'm focused on my city right now. What I was talking about is the National Guard's coming to Chicago. So why would I care about more? Why would I care more about your city than the city that I'm residing in? Why would I care more about your city than the city I'm living in? Why would your city matter more to me? Am I supposed to put you in your city before me? Like I'm just trying to figure this out. Because I was voicing my views. I was voicing how I felt about it. And she decided to insert herself and try to be part of a conversation. And then she didn't want nobody else to speak. Like you ain't the one that brought this conversation up, and you ain't gonna make me hate Trump. I don't deal with Trump no way. But like I say, on some of this stuff, the food stamps and stuff, I agree. Y'all bought this on y'all, well, not y'all, but y'all know what I'm saying. People bought this on themselves, bragging about how they was defrauding the government for so long and getting these food stamps and wasn't doing nothing with them. And yet the ones that probably felt like they deserved them, they said their income was too high. They didn't qualify for them type of programs. And now all of a sudden you want us to sit here and hold these people to a higher standard because they were sitting here defrauding the government? No, you bragged about it. Now the government have a problem with it. So they coming to see about it. Some of y'all think it's a bro and a brag to say you on Section 8, but what about the people that actually got to pay rent? What about the people that got to pay taxes? What about the people that got to pay mortgage? Like you sitting here laughing how you living off our tax-paying dollars because quite frankly, half of the people that's living on these programs, they brag about how they don't smoke, but they always getting high and drunk on the internet or in real time. They out here being messy, and then they need you to give them a handout. What about the people that really work all their life? What about the people still working all their life? What about the elderly people that dollars done been taxed 5 or 6 times over and over again? How many times could you attack? How many times could you tax $1? Because the government showing us the math ain't mathing, but they showing us because it's only 4 quarters of the dollar. They taxing it all the way down to the pennies. So you want me to focus on other cities and states? I cover all cities and states that I'm made aware of. But right now I'm focusing on the National Guards touching down in Chicago. So I don't need you to agree with me. I don't give a damn if you disagree with me. I don't have to read your comments. I ain't got to time you out. I can let you rock in the chat and skip over everything you type. Let's be very clear. Summer Breeze, you be looking for a fight with somebody, and right now ain't the goddamn time, because I will cuss you the hell out and keep it moving. I still ain't gonna time your ass out. Find you somebody to play with. Okay, you say they don't call it Chirac for no reason. Let's go. Don't live in Chicago, but it needs to be cleaned up. Kids dying constantly. Let's go. They call it a movement. Girl, look, I'm sick of you. Exactly 100. Thank you for the memory game. I'm finna get to you. The only show what the blacks are doing on television is all racist. But see, on Facebook, they show what the Latin Kings is, because they got a whole little group, and I mean it, because like I say, I rock with them. When they had that war saying each other couldn't come on each other's land, I could step over there in Cicero and everywhere else. I could get a Latin King escort to go over there and parlay and kick it with them and all that other good stuff. So I ain't worried about what none of these people talking about. I actually like them. They cool. They crazy, but they cool. They fun to be around. Welcome to the member game, honey love. I appreciate you for becoming a member. Welcome. Now, don't let me find out you coming over here to be nosy, but you welcome for right now. Wow. Thanks, honey love. Wow. Okay, you say the street cameras caught it all. License plates and all. CPD arrest him. They found my nephew book bag and high school ID in his house. Let's go. You say they don't respect the real crime numbers. Let's go. Let's go. Let me see. You said Pizza did send the alarm about Olivia video. Pizza did send the alarm. What you mean Pizza sent the alarm? I went and watched Pizza video. Why everybody so mad today? I'm so behind. I'm not mad, baby. I'm just expressing myself. You said room shaker, you acting like Chicago is the biggest city of crimes. This shit happen everywhere, but 47 targeting your city for a purpose. Wake up. Girl, look, shut the hell up. I'm not reading another one of your comments, so you just gonna be in the chat typing to yourself. Exactly. Hold on, y'all. Let me get down. I don't know how to, but not good yet. You say I don't know how to, but not good yet. What you don't know how to do, Vibrant? Let me see what she put. Vibrant, I hope you being good. Yeah, he is. Let me see. Hey, VA Sagittarius, how you doing, baby? Y'all Virgo season. You say I shop online a lot. Let's go. It's a cap room shaker, and the audio insurance rate in the cities are ridiculous. When I moved to the suburbs, mine was cut in half. Let's go. Hey ODS, what it do, baby? You say I'm in Chicago and I had the Citizen app on the phone for a day as I had to take it off my phone because it was triggering my anxiety. Yeah, because it's going to keep going off. It keep you up with all the stuff. Hey, Catherine, I don't shop online. I like to see and touch what I'm buying. Let's go. Let me see who else in the chat, but I love Summer Breeze. I don't give a damn about Summer Breeze because she was all in Rodney chat talking about I ain't responding to Olivia, and Olivia dragged me and all this. Now I told the Wanks to type in the chat what Olivia had to say, and you know that she don't want to type none of that. But in Rodney chat, Rodney was reading her messages to me, and she was supposed to have a lot to say, but now over here she on mute. She want to get on my bedside. Now if the moms want to, they can time her ass out. What happened with Honey Love? Did her and Molly get married? Who? Honey Love, you marrying Molly? I didn't know Honey Love was out. Oh, girl, I ain't know nothing about that. I didn't know. You said congratulations, 111. We've been in our new house almost a year now. Wait, who getting married? Francisco, as we speaking, mini vacation. But hey, Brooke, hey, detail. Hold on, Brooke. Let me ask you. Did you go see what Olivia had to say? Let me drop the link. Could you tell me what she say so I can make sure I respond properly? And then we're gonna move on about our business. Let's see, girl. What happened? Let me catch up. My mom's almost down. Girl, I saw that too stuff. Wait, hold on. Let me drop the link. Okay, the link just dropped. You said, girl, I saw that shit. Oh, Brooke, what you saw? Come tell me about it, girl. Since Honey Love bought it up and don't want to speak on it. I guess she just wanted to be a messenger that ain't gonna get paid because she couldn't even finish the conversation. We gonna move right along. Honey Love, I don't know what you want to upset me. Honey Love, I don't know why you want to upset me. What she do? Room shake, I'm in Francisco for the weekend. Francisco for the weekend party is getting ready to get started tonight and it won't end until Sunday. Okay, have fun. Come tell me about it, Brooke. If you got time, just give me a recap because I ain't going to watch it. I just want to know what she said. Hey, LaKendra. LaKendra, I'm out. Never mind. Let's go, room shaker. Tell it. Right, let's go. I always had 2 and 3 jobs since I was 19. That's not normal. You know something? Y'all need to break yourself from that mentality where the government can force y'all or trigger y'all to have to hold 2 or 3 jobs. They basically slaving y'all, making y'all do that. Like I'm for real. Like, should nobody, if you was living way within your means and just out here living to have the nicer things and living to be comfortable, you shouldn't have to work that many jobs. Only people I see that's going that hard or ain't never got enough money is people that's living above and beyond to be flashy and to prove something to somebody. Like, I wouldn't dare slave. Like, you ain't doing it but wear and tearing your body. But if you doing it while you young, then I guess it is what it is. But girl, yeah, you shouldn't have to work that many. When do you have time for yourself and people that you deal with? I'm just asking. I've been working him since I was 15. Everybody, I was too, boo. Mm-hmm. It's just a support shaker. Thank you. I've been working and hustling since I was 15, so can't nobody tell me, let's go. Hold on. I dropped the link, Brooke. Where you at, girl? Come tell me what she had to say. Okay. There go the link, so I'm here. Okay, y'all, we all the way at the bottom. We all the way at the bottom. So yeah, now that we all caught up with the chat, what would y'all like to talk about? Because if not, we can go ahead and dismiss this all day. Y'all got 8 more minutes anyway. Because I was just about to say, what am I supposed to say about Miss Olivia? You always angry, you always mad. You mad about what's being said on somebody else's platform. And you can't control nobody's platform but your own. Whatever people want to say, they can. And y'all need to go catch Lady Nika live out because baby, she was over there dragging just Chris today. And it was funny as hell. You said I'm a single mom with 2 children and one. Let's go. I have to work with hard because I got 2 that's a senior. Okay. Let's go. I got tuition in the senior. Ooh, let's go. Well, I understand it as long as you make it sense for you. And then all them damn tuitions and stuff, like they crazy. They want people to go in debt trying to get an education in school. But then they also was doing a forgiveness program. But then they was turning around and tell you that they was taking back the forgiveness program and then they felt like you had to pay it. So at this point, I'm just figuring out they just want to see what all ways they could get money up out of you. What else y'all want to talk about? Y'all better give me all topics because if not, once that 7 minutes hit, we out of here. Brooke came through here, did a drive back because she didn't hit this link. She said she saw it. So I was trying to get her to tell me what was said. But I guess it ain't important because the main thing she said is that she hate me. Okay, now what? You hate me, now what? Okay. I ain't gonna lose no sleep. I don't give a damn. I ain't gonna try to win you over. I've been unsubscribed from it, so why can't you keep it moving? Because I sure in the hell did. I left and didn't look back. You ain't seen me in your chat. You ain't seen me on your page, and you can't call me up there to come on your link and give you commentary. Like, I kept moving. Like, you the one that don't get your commentary out the mud. You go off what everybody else doing in their life. And to piss her off, y'all, because she said if y'all got y'all DVRs on, she ain't gonna watch y'all channel. YouTube camera, every time you go live, turn your DVR on. Like, that'll solve a lot right there. Just turn your DVR on. If you ain't there in the beginning, you gonna be lost. Hey, Lexington, how you doing? Hey, youngest, how you doing, baby? That's all you gotta do. Turn your DVR on. Cause she said, I hope the beef sector don't start turning their DVR on, and a lot of them have. So yeah, every time y'all go live, if y'all get tired of her recapping y'all lives and watching y'all lives, turn your DVR on. It's easy. You said, she said something about prostitution for the Constitution. Who the hell prostitution for the Constitution? What? You gotta chill. I know. Like, who the hell prostitution? Wait a minute. Who the hell prostituting for the Constitution? Like, I just said, I know you laugh. What Brooke at? Tell Brooke, she wrong as two left shoes if she said that over your opinion. Girl, yeah, but she wanted us to listen to what she got to say. You got to chill. I know you lying. Who the hell prostituting for the Constitution? Prostitution for the Constitution. Y'all got, oh, baby, no, we ain't playing like that. Where is Brooke at? Where is Brookie? Girl, y'all didn't even have to say what she said in that. I'm just gonna keep it real. Y'all didn't even, girl, prostitute. Who prostituting for the Constitution? Who getting paid for the Constitution? Girl, she better be happy, because if the National Guard come, it might be some people that actually make sure they eat every day and make sure they got a good meal and all type of stuff. Like, shit, they might come in here and get some people that want to actually give them money for being here and make sure they have a good time while they here. Like, for real, if she want to be honest, like, I wouldn't give a damn, because I bet you everybody in the National Guard ain't white. Like, let's be clear. You mad. Like, no one person is more than the next person in the city. Let's be clear. No. The government is very much corrupt. And the fact that they playing with our lives, but they constantly want to tax us, we got a right. That shit funny. I didn't see it, but that's definitely a lie. Wait, you said, you know how stuff go. Yeah, she mad. She mad because of the conversation. I started the conversation with me, Lady Nika, and J Dunn. And then she came up there to insert herself, and then Soul Sister came up there, and then she wanted to take over the panel, and she wanted her to be the only one able to talk. And J Dunn kept correcting her on it. Like, no, you can't be dismissive to other people's feelings. Like, how could you overtalk something from my city that I'm talking about? Then you talking about see the bigger picture. What is the bigger picture? Well, Trump want to make us all slaves. He want to put us in the plantation. He want to put us on the boat. He's doing this to come attack black folks. Well, that's how you feel about it, but that ain't how we feel. Trump is answering what the people asked him to do. Olivia's still in her feelings from what J Dunn said. Oh, well, J Dunn is entitled to say whatever J Dunn feel. She can't get mad. That's how people feel about some of the stuff she say. Y'all might not agree with it all the time, but hey, it is what it is. Move around. So far, J Don, me, YouTube camera, Ness, and Pizarro, and Lady Nika, and Krista is the main conversations being talked about on the board. And I wasn't trying to cover none of that. I said my conversation was going to be about the National Guards coming to Chicago in September. I told my audience that I was going to pull out and we was going to go to locations and we was actually going to see what they doing. Like, that was going to be my commentary. I wasn't going to focus my commentary off nobody off the board. And if she couldn't accept that or she didn't like that, oh, mother freaking well. That's my commentary. And if I want to do my commentary the way I want to do my commentary, I am. Why don't she get out there and film the stuff that's going on in her city, in her town? Why don't she talk about that instead of worried about what's going on up here in Chicago? Hey, Tasha. I'm blessed, baby. I'm blessed. Hey, Black Pearl. She did say something about you and that dude Ghetto. I don't know. You look, that she can say whatever she want to say about me and Ghetto, but I'm not thinking about Ghetto. I don't give a damn about Ghetto. Ghetto is not a factor in my life, and Ghetto can kiss my caramel coated ass. Let's just be real about that. So yeah, they can keep saying what they want to say. Let me see. Right, let's go. That would be good commentary, and that's what my commentary gonna be on. So now she feels some type of way and say, it sounds like I'm a Trump supporter. Everything I watch, people for years, taxpayers, even on the Murray show, they were sitting there saying that people should stop having kids and then going to get qualified for government assistance, and then they abusing it. Everything, but I feel like this: if you can't afford to take care of a child, stop having them. That don't make me a Trump supporter. That's my own personal feelings. I feel like if you gotta sit here and complain about paying rent, stop abusing these systems. Like, stop being a burden. Stop being a public nuisance. Stop getting on our goddamn nerves. Go somewhere and sit down in a broke section and be quiet and accept your handouts and stop coming out here running an absolute muck and putting it out here for all of us to see. Like, because you wouldn't be getting called in on, you wouldn't be losing your benefits, and it wouldn't be a problem. If all this fraudulent shit people wouldn't been doing, they shouldn't have been broken about it. Like, sooner or later, didn't they tell you the feds and the FBI and the police and everybody watching? Like, yeah, they told you they was watching, and you didn't give a damn. You felt like you was gonna be overlooked, and you still was bragging about every scam you was committing, everything you was doing, and now it's catching up to you. Now y'all want to feel some type of way. Some of y'all mad because y'all gonna find out how lazy and sorry y'all is, because y'all don't want to get off y'all ass and get it out the mud. Like, that's really what the issue is. You're going to have to show, while you attacking so many other people that go get a job, no matter where they get a job at, they got an income. You're attacking these people, but what job are you working? You checking for folks, but they making shit happen. You got all this time to be on the internet and everybody live and everybody business and worry about how everybody moving. How much time do you have for yourself? Because you seem like you don't have that much at all because you checking for everybody else. My members have been able to keep up with me doing everything I told them I was going to do. I have been holding true to my word. So when y'all be sitting here saying Room Shaker be on YouTube all day, they know I'm doing stuff behind the scenes too. They know I'm actually living life. They know I'm actually doing real stuff, and they get to track that. And just because I ain't putting it out here on the forefront for everybody to be a part of that, like I said, I don't have nothing to prove. And for the ones that want to get a membership so they can keep up with what we doing, you're still not going to know what's going on, because when I get through with that live, I delete it. And I check my memberships all the time before I go live and decide what I will and won't share with them. If you're not one of the people I told to come in on the membership, yeah, you probably ain't going to get none of that, because like I said, my membership was for the secret society. That's for them to keep up with everything we was doing and everything we was accomplishing in real time. They get to go to the exercises. They get to go to the nutrient classes, because it might be something that they can learn that might be beneficial to them. They get to go to stuff like that with me. It ain't for all y'all. Excuse me. I'm gonna miss what you say. You said I'm gonna miss my good booster, though I can't lie. Girl, there's still gonna be some people up here boosting. I have no problem with saying I voted for him solely because I wanted the transgenders out of my kids' school. I hate me. You say hate me is what it is. Girl, so many other people was glad that he stopped that stuff. Like, I'm for real. Because somebody was talking about the story I don't know who live I was in about the transgender, went ahead and got that surgery, and then they was too young, and the parents signed off on it because they made it so it was allowed, and then that child got mad and ended up trying to, it ended up unaliving other people, and then they was like, the mama shouldn't have never signed off on it, but see, this is what our child wanted. Y'all said they didn't really need their parents' permission, and then they just signed off of it, and the child became a whole little freak of nature, and they can't take it. Like a child changed their life. You know how many times in school they ask your child, let's be clear, what do they want to be when they grow up? If you notice, every grade level and everything always seem to change. Like 1 minute they want to be a police, next minute they want to be a firefighter, next minute they want to be a nurse, some want to be a doctor, some want to be a beautician. Like they keep changing their mind. And then some that it follows them into their grown stage. When they get grown, they go to college and then they be like, well, that's gonna take too long, and they get the switches. They keep the switching they careers and stuff around, and next thing you know, they just give up. Like they wishy-washy. They don't know. They just trying to find something to do. Girl, there's still gonna be boosters out here. How much for a badge, Room Shaker? What you mean a badge? If you want to get a membership, you can. The memberships are $10. What type of badges you talking about? You talking about for the memberships, or are you talking about for the Oh, you talking about for a wrench? Burping up that nonsense, girl. You say yes. Leave the kids out of it. I'm just saying, let's go. You say exactly when you're young, things change. Let's go. I see your summer breeze. So I'm just saying, like, y'all shouldn't even be playing with their heads like that. It's so much stuff for them to focus on. Like, they should pay attention to their surroundings. They should pursue their education. They should be able to focus and not have a care in the world, so they can learn how to balance. But at the same time, don't never get too comfortable for where you ain't sitting here checking for your surroundings, because like, you got to be on your P's and Q's. It ain't even safe for the kids to go to school. Like, I'm shocked that we still see, and then they saying we don't need the National Guards. It ain't even going on up here in Chicago, but do you hear how it's still school shootings going on? Like, this stuff is getting out of control. You send your child to school for education, and the possibility is that your child might not come home. Hey, Miss Douglas. Yes. All you gotta do is press the join button. They'll give you all the information, baby. Come in on the lower. Who is that? Coco. Come in on the lower tier, ma'am. Come in on the lower tier. The $25 tier ain't for everybody. That's for the secret society only. It's $10. It's $10. But if you press the button, it would have told you all that. Okay, y'all. So absolutely, that's what I'm saying. I don't see how people mad about this. But then they want to play like they upbringing and they teaching and raising of they kids is better than everybody else. Evidently, it ain't, because you ain't being realistic. See, one thing I always say, a parent is not supposed to lie to their child. If you feel like you ain't capable of holding this conversation and telling them the truth, because you know a lot of y'all deprive y'all kids and y'all make y'all kids be green and be behind on what the world really offer. Like, that stuff teaching your kids everybody good. No, that's a lie. You got to let them know it's predators out here. You got to let them know that just because they see somebody cool with your mama or your daddy, don't get attached to them. Don't trust them. Now, it's going to be ones that you can trust, but you going to still tell them to be mindful, because it's people that prey on kids like that. It be them type of people that influence them kids. See, from watching the world as we came up and grew in it, we should know everything to look for. We should pass them down a whole cheat sheet of awareness to let them know what this world consists of, because other people ain't gonna care about the teaching that they giving your child, and they might do it to influence them to do what they want them to do. But if they get their teaching from you, you shouldn't have to worry about it, because the teacher started at home. So yes, I'm very transparent with my child. Yes, if it's something that I don't feel like I'll be able to break down to her for her to understand, yes, I used to, like, okay, it was an Asian little girl, and I showed her that we watched the movie together and we had a conversation about it. Throughout the Asian girl, the mama was sitting here struggling. And then she sat here and the roof fell in, the daddy got sick and all this other stuff. So this lady told her that she'll take the little girl. And she told her, she'll pay the little girl and teach the little girl how to clean her house. And the girl could be a servant for her. When the girl gets to a certain age, she was going to get a girl back. The whole time, the lady said he agreed to it because she needed the money. When she gave up her daughter, she did not know that her daughter was finna be put in the world. The lady had a whole brothel house. She drugged the little girl up and let men go in there and violate all the other little kids that she done went around and got. And then the kids was end up being trafficked. And then only way you could get out that house is if you passed away or you caught the 3-letter words. If you caught that, then they go ahead and get rid of you. And we watched that together. And I told her about it. I tell her the same things about these niggas. Like a nigga tell you anything to get in your pants. But a real man, he'll wait for you if you ain't ready. He ain't gonna force you. He ain't gonna try to manipulate you. He gonna be okay with it. So yeah, we talk about stuff like that. Hold on, let me see what it say. A lot of evilness. Let's go. Agree. How could people not want safer streets? Let's go. Okay, let me see what you said. Hold on. You said, oh my God, room shake. I always been told I'm too outspoken with my kids, but I don't sugarcoat nothing. You ain't supposed to sophisticated bread. You supposed to keep them on their P's and Q's. You supposed to tell them everything they need to know. You supposed to. Because if you don't, and they be scared to come have these conversations with you, they start seeking answers and courses for other people, and then them people basically manipulating them and using them and telling them something totally different from what you would tell them. So you supposed to be realistic with them. I'd rather them learn from you than a complete strangers. That's how so many kids, like, it was a story that broke up here about the 7-year-old that was on drugs. Do you see how many people that's going around interviewing these women and these kids that's on the streets now, and they said they on drugs you will never think they'll be on? Like, think about the people that influence them and put them on it just so they can sit here and weaken them to have their way with them and then disregard them to the streets. And then look at how many people sit out here. Because, when I be hearing y'all talk about, let me tell y'all something else. When I be hearing y'all talking about what age is like, we just seen a story of a 70-year-old lady that gave birth. She made the papers. She made the news. And it wasn't artificial insemination that she used to get pregnant. Her insides was very much working. We done seen cases where 7-year-olds and stuff that end up pregnant from a grown man violating them and stuff like that. Like, you don't know who fertile and who not. So some of the stuff y'all be saying, I be like, oh my God, like, if only y'all knew. But hey, thank you for the tender. Hold on, let me see this. Thank you, LaKendra. I'm on an iPhone. I gotta do it from my tablet. Thank you. You said that's good. Teach them room shake. I'm trying to tell you. Hey, serious ass. Exactly. Okay, you said I'm very transparent and you right. Talk to your child. I'm trying to tell you. Let me put it on the screen. I'm trying to tell you. Because 9 times out of 10, if you already had this conversation with your child, you ain't got to worry about nothing else. The fact that my child beat the statistics, I'm good. Because most of these kids, they very much coming up pregnant. Most of these kids coming up raising these kids that don't even know what to do with them. Most of these kids thinking it's a blessing to have all these kids in your household and ain't even got a pot to piss in or to throw it out of. And then all they talking about is they hair and their nails and stuff. Now all money go to the child. Most of these kids done been entitled for so long that they feel like they ain't got to get a job. Like, yeah, no. Then they got that mentality, but when you go out here and you start thinking that man gonna take care of you, it's certain things that comes with that territory. Like some men not real men, but some men, it is real men. It is men out here like this. They feel like if they paying a bill, you can't say shit to them about them cheap. They feel like if every time they give you a gift, they black your out, whatever, knock out a teeth or do something to you, they feel like they can throw money at you and you're going to be forgiven. Like, if you look at the way the world is changing, like, the stuff is weird behavior. We ain't normalizing this. We need to talk about it a little bit more and bring attention to it. Like, where did y'all get this from? Y'all need to revamp, restart, and reprogram your brain because that's weird behavior. Like, no, and some people just to be kept, they'll endure any goddamn thing that a man will dish out. Who taught you to be like that? And we ain't gonna even talk about the mama, the grandma, the sisters, the kids, all of them in the same age and babies having babies. And nobody know how to cook a meal from scratch. Nobody know how to clean. Only thing they know how to do is go to the club and hang out together. So with that being said, that's how I feel about all this. And as far as Olivia, girl, you can keep hating me and all this other stuff. You can allow your hate for me to unalive you, and I still ain't gonna give a damn. So what else on the topic list? Are we done? Is that all y'all wanted to talk about? Because that's my response. Like, I really ain't got too much to say about it. We up here living life. We doing what we supposed to be doing. So anybody keeping up with our channel or get mad about it, like, that's just on you. And since I know that you want to ride off other people's content, the content that I do is going to be for my channel and my people. Let me find out you touch my content and see what happened. Like, you can watch it all you want to and you can recap it. I'll make sure every time I go live, I got my DVR on just to piss you off. So therefore, in order for you to keep up with it, you're going to have to be in the live when it first gets started. You said, damn, Summer always got to put the foot in the mouth. What Summer put? What she put? Just because a child spoiled does not mean that they do not want to work. This girl is this picture. Her full name is Job is Baggy, but she will work. But her priorities in school is school and getting her degree. What you talking about? Who is this? Miss Renee. Who is this? Let me see. I ain't gonna put the picture on the screen. Let's go. Let's go. Girl, look, for a person to tell me and my child gonna die from AIDS, like, yeah, no, I don't gotta entertain no thoughts of that. I don't gotta deal with that, especially when I got somebody in my life that I know will pick up the slack. So if I want to make the best decisions for me and my child, I got that option and that choice because I'm the mother, I'm the birthright. I'm the name that's gonna be on a birth certificate no matter what. So however I decide to proceed going forward, I can. He don't know that man. That ain't his daddy. If you ask him who he called daddy, he'll tell you who he called daddy, and it ain't him. You ain't been there, ain't gonna never be there, and I don't have to rely on him for him to be able to live. His swimming courses, I paid for that. His gymnastics, his daddy paid for that. All the stuff that he's involved in, we pay for it. So what the hell I need to deal with a man that's not responsible enough to even be a fixture or a part of his life, and he ain't gonna know no different till he get older. Like, yeah. One thing I bet you he can tell you that he got two dads. One of them he know and one of them he don't. He'll find out about him when he get 18. Like, that's the conversation that I have with him. And I ain't afraid to tell, man, it's a decision that I made for my sanity and my peace. And because I want finna play no games when it come to you. So, yeah, it is what it is, bitch. I'm grown in real life. I don't have to entertain nobody. Like, let's be very clear. You can put her picture on the screen. I'm going to make it happen. Let's go. Well, no, it's something you like. Okay, let's talk about it because I was bringing that up as a thing too. A lot of these kids born with silver spoons and stuff, or just I don't know what the hell wrong with these damn kids. But have you been having you not been watching the track numbers of the kids that's been unaliving their parents? We got people unaliving their parents over their memory cards. We got people unaliving their parents over their games. They unaliving their parents over their phones. They unaliving their parents. Like the lady from the tea sector, may she rest in peace. Her and her husband. Her son was 14 and he unalived them, called the police and said he unalived them over a verbal altercation. Now, what I want to know is I would love to do a breakdown and ask the kids, what will make you push you to the point where you think it's okay to unalive your parent? Like, what brought you here? And then this boy up here from Chicago, the little rapper boy, his mama was his sole priority parent that took care of him and made sure he had everything. Bought him a car, all this stuff, made sure he went to school, all this stuff. And then him and his friends unalived her for her insurance money. Then he went and emptied out her safe deposit because he said he wanted the money to blow. Like, you went and did all this and you unalived the one woman that was rooting for you and had your back to the end of the world, then some, and you took her out for what? So the fact that it is kids out here that's finding the easiest scapegoat, showing how weak they is and just deciding to off their parents, like, I really would love to hear all sides to the story. But then it's gonna ask me, like, did you have an outlet? Did you not have somebody you can go vent to or talk to? Because most of them, when it gets to that point, it's either they was talking to somebody and people was dismissing it and didn't want to hear it, or y'all was just telling them they gotta endure it. Because, you know, back in the days, parents used to say family business, so they tried to keep it in-house and not let it seep out. But now it's to the point that it's actually making people unbalanced and giving them mental issues to the point that they feel like they can't take it no more. So they just snapping. But all the time, that ain't the case. Some of these kids done got so set in their ways from being fed with a silver spoon that they just feel like that a parent can never tell them no because you ain't never told them no before. Like, look at these little brats running around here. Like, every time they get in trouble, their parents use money to get them out until they end up turning on them. And then all of a sudden, once you see that they unruly and they ain't got no respect for you, then you want to disown them, but it's obviously too late. That's unnormal, period. Let's go. So I'm not gonna lie, I take all this stuff into consideration. I actually be watching stuff about this so I can keep up with it, and that's how I'm able to come talk to y'all about it. And like I say, my content gonna be my content. If y'all don't see it for the content, then y'all can just find something else to watch during the meantime. But when I tell my members we finna get on our content thing and talk about real stuff going on in the world, we is. Because a lot of people feel like all we got going for us is YouTube. The only thing we can talk about is YouTube, but it's actually subscribers out here that actually want us to touch on real life topics. They actually want us to shine in on what's really going on in the world and our city and our states. So that's why I say I'm always open for a change. Like, our mind shouldn't be wrapped around YouTube only. Like, how that work? Like, it's so much. That's why I say I watch y'all live. Like last night, just read my book. I hung up on you because you kept calling my name, and I said I was gonna watch my show, and I said I wanted to watch the news stuff. So you just kept calling my name. I just ended it because I asked y'all, did y'all want to hear it too? You said no, so I left it there. I went on mute and started watching the stuff by myself, and then you got to calling my name talking about come back. So I just ended the live because I told you what I was finna do. But y'all wanted me to stay live, so I guess y'all was gonna hold it down. I was gonna make sure wasn't nobody porn bombing or nothing, but I don't think you'll do nothing like that. But at the same time, I said I was gonna get into my show, and then I got to put up y'all Tyler Perry Sisters because I watched it, and this was actually a better episode, y'all. So we is gonna get into it. So I am gonna do a show recap today. I don't know what time I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna squeeze it in, and then after that, it is what it is. Y'all, let me tell y'all, that exercising from yesterday, my legs was sore, my body was sore. Like, baby, when I soaked in that water and that Epsom salt to relax me, and baby, I went clean on out, y'all. I was out like a light, and I actually woke up late. I woke up when it was time for YouTube camera to be live. Like normally I'd be woke, but I woke up so goddamn late. Nah, I'm real. Like I'm just saying, like yeah. So we gonna have to get into that. But shouts out to everybody who was like, yeah, Room Shake a good job. The ones that was sitting here praising me and telling me to keep going and stuff like that. Shouts out to y'all. But yeah, I broke out of the sweat in the face. I was so damn hot and miserable. Like we're gonna have to go ahead and get into it, y'all, for real, for real. We're gonna have to get into it because baby, absolutely not. Then you gotta sit there and lift them weights and stuff like that. Now some people was like, let them know because they want to join. But like I told them, no, because some of y'all just want to come and be a disruption. Then y'all like doxing and stuff like that. We ain't on that type of time. So no, the ones that I thought was serious, like Blended Healing, I gave her the information. If she want to join, she could join. But it ain't something that we invite everybody to be a part of. Now, if you in a members mode, like he said, if y'all want to be in attendance, y'all can, but y'all can join him directly. Well, no, I'm not gonna even say that because I don't want y'all in nothing with me. Good, you doing that? Yeah, I was supposed to be there today, but I ain't go because I overslept because it was at 9 this morning and I ain't even get up. That's why I say I actually overslept and got up late today. I was relaxed, but it's another one coming up Saturday, so I'll be there. I think it's. Let me look so I can make sure I get the time right, cause I don't want to make no mistakes and miss it. Um. Okay, hold on. I'm looking. All right. Okay, wait. So what's today? Okay. Oh, yeah, it was today at 9 this morning. So yeah, it won't be back until Mondays and Wednesdays. Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturday is the class, and then the personal training is Tuesday and Thursday. So I'll be there Tuesday and Thursday. I ain't doing the classes. Are you talking about the gym? I need a treadmill partner. Oh, girl. Like, how you gonna do the treadmill on live? So that means whoever do a treadmill, which will have to own one or do it on go to the gym. Somebody said, who was it? Lady Lighthead got a treadmill from Temu. And some of these other places do a treadmill. But girl, I don't got no treadmill in my goddamn house. No, I saw them riding the bike now. Them bike classes, girl. Him sitting there exercising to that mystical thing. Like, girl, they be doing speed and riding and stuff. I played it for a little while until Miami Popo came in here asking questions, and then I ended the live. See, that's why people don't share with everybody on here, because people be too busy trying to be all up in the business. And then, like I was telling him now, because he's like, you can stream it on YouTube. I said, nah, because then you call people by their real name, and these people on YouTube, they be doxing and stuff. They were like, what is doxing? I said, they look up your personal information and harass your friends and your families and your kids and stuff like that. And they try to dig up where you went to school and like all type of weird stuff. Get people addresses. She did. I missed her. Hey, Big Riggs. I held one in our gym. Let's go. What's up, Big Riggs? You say you going live later tonight, didn't you? Y'all, Big Riggs going live tonight. Pretty ass, who is them people? Because I was in your live and I didn't have a clue of who them people was. Who is them people, baby? Because I'm like, you and these trials, like, they gon' like, see, if you would have did the Woody trial, that Woody trial was funny, because Woody would have held the show down on his own just being funny. But them other shows, like, if I come in there and don't know who they is, like, I'm like, ooh, and then I be sharing it out, like, y'all, when y'all gonna start going to the other lives with us, so I hear somebody talk to in the chat. We need to put Pretty Eyes in the there to help her get her watch hours. We need to put Creole in there, and we need to put Blended Healing in there. And I don't know nobody else that's short watch hours. Oh, and y'all, could y'all please subscribe to CEO Little Boss Lady? And I think Mama Boo. Who else is trying to get watch hours? I'm trying to see. Big Red Diva, is you at the threshold yet? Is your page monetized? Because I don't even know who all monetized and who ain't. Yeah, I saw a live of yours where people were on stationary bikes. Yeah, that's them. They was doing the bike part. I ain't getting on the bike part. Yeah, they was doing the speed bike races. They be exercising. They be dancing, everything on them damn bikes. Like, girl, please, I ain't been on no bike since I was little, in my 20s or so. Like, girl, a bike, I better not get on no bike. That's just like when somebody asked me to get on that bike, on that thing, you know, because they got the ones that y'all get on and y'all paddle, and then he got the bar in the middle of it, and then he got the DJ speakers and stuff, and then you can listen to music. It's like a poly, what is it called? A bicycle, a sickle and ride or something. I'm like, are you dumb? That seat, like, I got too much ass for that little bitty old seat. Like, I ain't getting on that. Like, yeah, nah, y'all can have that. So, yeah, I'm not into stuff like that. So, I'm like, yeah, nah, it's a no for me. But it's people that I know that like to do stuff like that. And I'm like, girl, why? That stuff was so uncomfortable. I hurry up and got off and got in the middle because you can get up there where the bar and stuff at and walk up and down the bar. And he got little spots in there where you have a chair in there. You can sit down while the other people paddle because, yeah, that ain't for me. Uh, you said, hold on. Okay, yeah, okay. Big Red's going live tonight. Cause somebody drop Big Red link in the chat, please. It's the cops that lost his job taming a girl. Taming a girl. How was he taming a girl? You say from the Cameron Reed trial. Okay, you say, okay, y'all, I have to start getting ready for work. I'm going in early. Have a good evening. Okay, you too, boo. Okay. Yeah, so it is what it is. Y'all ready to get up out of here? Cause we can't dismiss. We done. We did our topic for today.
Oh, you ain't know me?